Hey YouTube, figure we give you a video here on a special edition Sebenza. Lighting might not be awesome, but we're doing this one from the great outdoors. I'm going to try to hold it here for about 30 seconds so I can get this image up as the picture for it on the vid. After this, now I'm going to turn it over to my buddy Shibak. This is his, number 40 of 50. See if I can catch that real quick.
Yeah, I don't know if you catch that. Catch me and they're better.
There it is.
Yeah.
This is his third special edition 40 of 50. He had both the small and large Insingo, and he sold the large still as a small. And has the in and should, if things go to plan, get the 40 of 50 small carbon fiber.
Right, so this was the first edition. It's always the large from Rodney and Larry Conley at knifeart.com. Good couple guys, brothers, been running the business now for 15 some odd years, I believe. Anyhow, so yeah, it's a little bit different than some of the other ones. Chris Reeve has he's done a few things different on these. I think just small embellishments, but what are kind of cool. Some of the things that make Chris Reeve unique to the manufacturing industry. So shows the awards that he gets for it. One of them is the stop pin. He's milled that out. Whoop-de-doo, right? But what I really found interesting about this particular knife is that, and I've owned 20 some odd Sebenzas, maybe more in my time. This particular Sebenza, I don't know if it's because of carbon fiber, the spacing. It has got to be the smoothest opening Sebenza I've ever owned out of any knife, and I'm talking about even over a period of time. I mean, it's buttery smooth, and that's right out of the box. This is their new S30 VN steel. 35. I'm sorry, S35 VN steel as opposed to the S30V. I haven't done any torture cutting on it yet. It's brand new. I just got it less than a week ago. The overall lightness is fantastic. It's on par with a small Sebenza for weight. So the lockup on this was fantastic, right about 60, maybe 65%. I can even back it off there a little bit more. You can see that. The detent, you can hear it when it closes.
One of the nicest ones I've seen.
Yeah, very, very strong, which makes it even nicer when you're flipping it open. So we're going to give a little demonstration here. Kill my knife.
Yeah, I'm going to come around into the shade here.
Just pulling off some bark. This is just hardwood. Get right down in there. Like most Sebenzas, it makes short order of anything you're working on. I don't want to do much more at this time as far as getting into the heavy-duty wood, but I mean, it really takes it off. And if you want to make fuzz sticks or whatever, you know, you can do that stuff with it too. This wood is actually still kind of wet. It's been raining out here for the last several days. It just quit yesterday, so.
Otherwise, you guys would be getting fire vids too, but all you're getting is live fire.
Feels nice in hand. Of course, it locks it in there.
Comparison?
To
about the same size. But much prettier.
Actually feels pretty good. I like it.
What I like about the large 21 is I like the lockup better than the Zan. It's a shorter spring, or frame lock, whatever you want to call it.
Now I haven't been wrenching down super hard on this knife, but you can still see how the lockup is on that. I've seen a lot of slide over when you really tighten down on your Sebenzas. So it's still right there at about 60-65%. So there it is, YouTube. I'm not a big fan of the lanyard that came on this. Just easier for me to work without it. I do like the little lanyard pin. So all I did was chop it on either end and then melt them so it still stays in there. I also flipped the screws. This was the only disappointing part of some of the new Chris Reeve knives. I don't know what it is. These screws that are on the lock side were actually on the front of the knife when it showed up. And I don't know if my buddy can get in there close enough where you can see. You know, for something that's supposed to be quality controlled, it looks like these came out of a box. They were all just thrown in there. I don't know why. And so you can see the difference between that and what was on the back. Kind of nice satin finish, a little bit flatter.
Doesn't have a dent in it.
Yeah. So,
mine was rusty.
Right. So I just flipped them over. I think it looks better. Makes more sense to me too, because now when you tighten the knife, you're actually tightening it using the Allen head on the lock side. So I don't know, maybe 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. I just figured it makes more sense to be tightening on titanium as opposed to into the carbon fiber. Anyhow, just my take on it.
All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed this video showing you a new Chris Reeve. I don't know if there are any other up yet. I haven't searched. We've been on vacation. I'm sure there's a couple, but there's your carbon fiber straight from Chris Reeve knives, not an aftermarket piece. And soon to be a walking stick. Everybody take care.